Asma.
Asma, but it's Asma. Asma.
Asma.
Asma. Okay. Asma and Marwan are two graduate students, PhD students from Tunisia, getting a diploma.
Okay.
Getting a diploma at the University of Paris, Nanterre, and Marwan was planning to present a paper, and then because of some personal problems, is unable to participate today. He will attend the meeting. But I wanted to ask the two of you, in terms of this event, do you think it's important that an event such as this occurs, and if so, why? In the context of what's happening in Tunisia and in the southern Mediterranean today?
Well, basically, we were talking about this yesterday, and the most important thing is that we are aware that there is a whole movement to raise awareness about the role of U.S. corporations, U.S. foreign policy in structuring a whole culture of consumerism, a whole culture of obedience. And what happened actually in Tunisia is at a small scale of what could happen at a larger scale, a world revolution to subvert the ongoing system and to go against the capitalist order and the new oligarchy who are ruling the world.
Do you see it this way, Asma?
Actually, starting from the 1990s, we saw a lot of co-optation of the social movements, revolutions in the world, and we assisted to the colored revolutions in Eastern Europe. Today we are comparing Tunisian revolution, Egyptian revolution to these revolutions, meaning that people now are conscious that there are invisible hands that are manipulating and co-opting people's movements, popular movements. People won't get a real democracy, but which kind of democracy, we're not sure. Today in Tunisia, we're living a very paradoxical situation. Youth are very excited to live a very democratic transition, but we're not sure if it's real. That is, there are a real interference from Western countries.
Is this social movement in the southern Mediterranean? Do you see it going beyond neoliberalism, and for educated middle class people wanting better jobs, to a more egalitarian?
No, I don't think
demands?
so. At this stage, I don't see people from the middle class are rising, like the poor people. It is true that these manifestations start from a structure that is not very solid. That is, there was not a consensus to make a revolution, but the true thing is that the revolution was given birth from the struggles of the poor people, because these were the people who experienced the inequalities, the injustices put on them.
When you speak about this, the danger of this movement being co-opted, do you mean that these people who started the movement, who are really the worst off in the society, that they will be abandoned? That
Well, actually.
Is this a danger?
In Tunisia, for now, we're seeing Naomi Klein's shock doctrine in action. Just yesterday, our Prime Minister came to visit Nicolas Sarkozy, and I think that French investors are very excited about the idea of having a new market to invest in and new economic opportunities. So this is really the shock doctrine in action. After the fall of the old regime, the economic market will be open for new investments, and they're seizing the opportunity. Hillary Clinton just came 2 or 3 days after the revolution to give $100 billion in foreign aid, and just lately the IMF gave like $256 billion in foreign aid to Tunisia, and every single Tunisian is born now with like $200,000 in debt. In France, it is $17,000 for every French citizen. So the shackles of the IMF, the World Bank, and foreign investments are being set. The ground is being prepared for foreign investment. So are we hoping for the worst of to get better jobs? Not really. This revolution would be limited to some sort of freedom of speech, some sort of democratic elections to give the illusion of a democracy, but is there a real challenge to neoliberalism? I don't really think so.
What are you hoping for in this conference? What ideas, what understandings do you hope will be achieved here?
We hope that we raise people's consciousness, people become more aware, because we noticed lately, for example, in Tunisia, people after the dismantling of the previous regime of Ben Ali, people were very pleased that now we are going to have McDonald's in Tunisia, finally. So we find like the youth are not very aware of the real dangers of embracing the neoliberal model of democracy. This is why we have to talk to the people, but in their language, in simple language that they understand, because talking with the intellectual, like, I don't know how to call it, big language that is technical words won't help. We have to talk in the simplest way, so as ordinary people can understand that the real problem doesn't consist in gender issues or other issues, but in exploitation of the poorer classes of the society.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm hoping that the Tunisian people and people of the Middle East in general and worldwide realize that the Western form of democracy is not the real form of democracy, and we have not to take this model of democracy as like the best model to follow, but to try to go beyond this model to fix many of its injustices actually, and try to create a better form of society.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.